everyone. Welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper. Today, I have so much news for you guys. I have a million tabs open. Was last night, today, all morning, organizing top-notch information for you guys because, as always, it's hard to figure out what's going on in the space. If you're working, which I know many of you friends in the chat are, it's hard to keep up with the news sometimes, but that's why I'm here. I got you. I'm here for you. If you are enjoying the show so far, if you are feeling zesty, please drop a like, subscribe, share the stream out with friends. The more we interact, the more we comment in the stream, the more we hit those likes buttons, the more we hit the share button, the more people YouTube shows it to, and the more people can learn about what's going on. I'm going to waste no time, talk to our friends in the chat. John Germain is here. John, please check your Telegram. I sent you a quick message over there. Randy, thank you for coming. We got Kenny, Colin. What's up? We got Ken's. Nice to see you. Adam, Flat Smack. Frank, you made it. Nice to see you. All right, friends. Kevin, nice to see you. Again, if you're here, make sure to show some love. Make sure to hop into that chat. We are going to get started with today's show. Crazy stuff is going on. Armani, yar. Nice to see you. El Codigo, nice to see you. Hola. CBD, hi, nice to see you. Again, make sure you guys jump into this chat. Make sure you drop those likes. You share love to the stream. Lee, nice to see you as well. Okay, friends, I'm not wasting any time. I want to talk about news because I have so much to share with you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. Boop. Bitcoin today sitting at $20,910, literally flat in the past 24 hours. And we had price action yesterday where literally there was FUD. The DOJ was like, hey, we're making a big announcement, friends. And it turned out to be a little bit of, it was kind of anticlimactic, but we're going to talk about that. Being the title is what is Bitzlato? We're going to get into that. Again, Bitcoin is flat, sitting at $20,909. Ethereum flat kind of as well, $1,537 this morning. We also have a Litecoin sitting at $83.96. Kind of flat as well, down 0.8% in the past 24 hours. Hoping we get some price action. Again, it's okay. We're holding 20,900. I do hope we get and break through 21,000. Again, we don't know where Bitcoin is going in the long term, but we do know why we're here. This is a long-term play. We're not concerned about right now. We're just keeping up with the markets. As always, we talk about Elon Musk on this show. Elon Musk literally throwing the most amount of shade at the World Economic Forum. He commented on this post, the WEF is increasingly becoming an unelected world government that the people never asked for and don't want. We do know the World Economic Forum, if you were here yesterday in the past few days, basically the entire conference is about blockchain technologies, CBDCs. Klaus Schwab said he wants to make a metaverse. It's absolutely insane what's going on here. It just tells you that there's still big money coming into crypto. If you've been watching the whale alerts, it's insane. The focus is on crypto, blockchain technology. And although they want to push it in a centralized direction in the CBDC, we know there's going to be a fight here. Nevertheless, Elon Musk continuously going after them. He put up a poll yesterday, which the results finally came in about an hour ago. He put up a poll. The World Economic Forum should control the world, yes or no? And 86% of people said no. And that's over 2 million person vote. 2,420,521 votes. That's a lot of votes, friends. And you know that when there's a poll that's maybe against the way, quote, there is a lot of bots. I cannot believe how big of a landslide this was. Granted that it's kind of true what he said. On top of that, there are new Twitter files out, the Facebook files. Twitter is not the only social media site to face pressure to censor content. Robbie Suave, I guess his name is, I don't know, Suave? Obtained email showing that the CDC had significant influence over COVID moderation at Facebook and Instagram. If you guys, again, I don't like to get too political, it is literally insane what these Twitter files are coming out with. Free speech is prospering. There's no way any of this would have been able to be discussed if it wasn't for Elon Musk. Literally, the CDC officials were sending actual lines for them to censor. Wow. Blown away. Please take a look at this. Do your own research on the Twitter files. As always, not taking any side on anything. I'm just letting you know what's happening in the world. Hi, Music. Nice to see you. Bitzlato gives me Cryptopia vibes. Yeah. Paul, nice to see you. We're going to be talking about Bank of America today. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Lee, nice to see you. I think I said hi to you already. 10,000 Houses, nice to see you as well. Again, if you're here, make sure to smash those likes, subscribe, comment in the chat, show love. Speaking of the Matrix, Twitter, Andrew Tate, he actually said, tweeted yesterday, I just filed my visitation form. Besides my lawyer, I'm allowed 5 visitors, 4 family members, and the 5th is Adin Ross. If you guys don't know Adin Ross, he is a very popular Twitch streamer whose account I think just got taken down recently. And Andrew kind of took this kid under his wing. Now he's allowed to visit Andrew Tate in Romania. And on top of that, take a look at this. Andrew Tate fans swarmed this center of Grace's capital, chanting "Free Top G," demanding his release. Romanian authorities arrested the duo in December on suspicion of human trafficking, blah, blah, blah. And this is basically what's happening. So again, Andrew Tate, he has a big following. People are not going to give up on him. And this is what's going on. However you feel about Andrew Tate, he did get canceled. He is in jail. We don't know why exactly. We know the alleged charges, but we don't know about the evidence. And people are outraged, clearly. If, there's anyone with a big following, that's definitely going to happen. Kraka, nice to see you. XR, good morning. GN, never heard of Bitzlato. Guess that's a good thing. Yeah, I mean, listen, that's what's throwing all of us off right now. We're going to get to it right now. Let's get into it. The nitty-gritties. Boop. Bitzlato cryptocurrency founder arrested, accused of illegal money transfers worth hundreds of millions. So yesterday, it was this whole thing. Oh my gosh, the DOJ has an announcement. What could they possibly be talking about? Well, friends, this be it. Hold on. I'll actually play a clip for you guys where they were talking about the Department of Justice. Then we could read the article and go into it. Here we go.
Today, the Department of Justice has dealt a significant blow to the crypto crime ecosystem. Justice Department agents and prosecutors, working in partnership with the Treasury Department and French law enforcement, have disrupted Bitzlato, a China-based cryptocurrency exchange notorious for laundering criminal proceeds from the dark net. And last night, agents of the FBI arrested Bitzlato's founder, Anatoly Legadimov.
As you see here, they were saying that money was being laundered with Bitzlato. It was a China-based cryptocurrency platform, and they arrested the Russian executive accused of running a cryptocurrency exchange that facilitated illicit transactions involving drugs and money laundering. Deputy Attorney General Lisa Monaco held a press conference, which we just watched, announcing the arrest of Bitzlato founder and majority owner, I won't even attempt that one, in Miami on Tuesday. He's a Russian national who lives in China, and his cryptocurrency exchange Bitzlato is registered in Hong Kong, advertises itself as requiring minimum identification from their users. It's accused of transporting and transmitting illicit funds and facilitating other crimes and cryptocurrency transactions with Hydra Market, which DOJ officials described as an anonymous illicit online marketplace for narcotics, stolen financial information, fraudulent identification documents, and money laundering services that was the largest and longest running darknet market in the world. Quote, today, the Department of Justice dealt a significant blow to the crypto crime ecosystem, she said. Overnight, the department worked with key partners here and abroad to disrupt Bitzlato, a China-based money laundering engine that fueled high-tech axes of crypto crime, and to arrest its founder. Again, we never heard of this. It says that Hydro Market users exchanged more than $700 million in cryptocurrency with Bitzlato before the market was shut down by the U.S. and German law enforcement in April 2022. Bitzlato also received more than $15 million in ransomware proceeds, the complaint alleges. Apparently, the founder and other managers are accused of knowing about criminal activity, including drug trafficking and all of this different things. If you guys want to continue to read up on it, 100% do that. This is an exchange, again, that nobody has heard of. Pretty weird. This is another clip that I found that I did want to play with for you guys. I feel like it's significant. I see Ozzy is in the chat. And Olive, nice to see you. Ooh, we got friends in here. What up? Okay, let's play this clip.
Bitzlato, as you've heard, a cryptocurrency exchange whose stock in trade was that it allowed users to open accounts with minimal identifying information. The result was that Bitzlato became a safe haven for criminals, including drug dealers and ransomware groups. They knew that when the police traced their funds to Bitzlato, Bitzlato would not be able to turn over its users' true identities. The defendant, who is Bitzlato's majority shareholder and sat atop of its organizational chart, knew full well about these violations. Bitzlato's executives communicated on their encrypted chat system about the proliferation of drug dealers on their exchange and the way that their policy of collecting no identifying information had brought on a flood of, in their words, quote, dirty money.
So apparently they were washing money. We don't know, really. I did try to go on Bitzlato's website, and it was literally blocked by the government. It's, I think, hold on, can I actually show you guys? Yeah, there we go. So if you try to go on Bitzlato.com, this is what pops up. It's been claimed, it says this service has been seized by basically by the French Paris prosecutor's office as part of a coordinated international law enforcement against Bitzlato. Pretty wild, if you ask me. So again, Bitzlato got wrecked, taken down. But again, if you're really thinking about this and you want to see the positive side, okay, an exchange got taken down that literally no one on crypto Twitter has heard of. Okay, big deal. Maybe that's a good thing. We're filtering out yet more bad actors. And if this was in traditional finance, wouldn't that be fine? Because it's just another person that did something bad and went to jail, just like any other industry. So I think maybe it's a good thing. At the same time, do we know what Bitzlato is? Have we ever really heard of it? Everyone in the chat, let's actually look at the poll. I put up a poll. Did you ever hear of Bitzlato? 97% of you guys said no. WTF is Bitzlato. Exactly. We have no clue what this is. We never heard of it. It's pretty wild. Indeed, Kens, it's wild. TBA, it's wild. Collatery, it's wild. Cash Cats, yes. Pretty insane. Pretty insane. Okay, friends, we're going to continue. Within this Fox News article, JP Dimon was speaking, and he is flooding crypto to the max. And let me see if I could get
15,000 acres.
Okay, well, this is stopping me right now. That's not fun. But basically, Jamie Dimon is saying that crypto is like a pet rock. He's been fighting crypto for so long, Jamie Dimon. I don't even think he knows what else to say about it anymore. I do have a clip that I wanted to pull up, but it seems like it's lagging on me. Let's give it a few seconds and see what happens. But he's trying to FUD crypto. He was on Squawk Box, Fox, talking to all different people about it. Let me see if this clip is going to work for us. Here we go.
Technology and your program on the phone. So we try to do all the things
so
that legitimately
actually,
said,
what I found interesting is throughout this interview, he's talking about how money is going to be transferred. We want instant transfers, and there are problems with the traditional system. And here's his thoughts on the crypto space, which we know is going to be funny.
Now, after all of this time, we realize, you know what? Your skepticism was right. I mean, look at this, crypto market right now. FTX, so much money lost, billions of dollars of investor money lost. What do you think the primary lesson of the FTX implosion is?
So blockchain is a real technology, so put that aside. It's cryptocurrency that didn't do anything. There are some of these crypto things that actually might have future use cases, which are slightly different. But, people should have asked the question. And, I called it a decentralized Ponzi scheme because people are just hyping it. And they'll write tons of books about this, the money that was stolen out of it, what people knew and what they didn't know. you and I have seen this before in life. People just get hysterical. I do think the government has to protect investors. So we haven't seen a lot of this yet, but a lot of people got hurt. And these were retirees, grandmothers.
So we all see that he called it a decentralized Ponzi scheme. I want to go to the interview he did this morning.
What we're talking about, we pretty much always have some crypto conversation with you. I'm just curious because I don't think we've talked to you since.
I think all that's been a waste of time, and why you guys waste any breath on it is totally beyond me.
Because you just think the whole thing just is
going to zero,
and it's fake.
Bitcoin itself is a hyped up fraud. It's a pet rock.
You're back to that,
yeah,
really?
Of course, yeah.
So what do you make then of BlackRock and other firms that are investing in infrastructure?
No, that's different. Blockchain is a technology ledger system that we use to move information. We've used it to do overnight repo, intraday repo. We've used it to move money.
Right.
So that is a ledger. That's a technology ledger type of thing that we think will be deployable. Remember, we've been talking about that for 12 years too, and very little's been done.
There's some tokens that I agree with you on, but Bitcoin's based on a distributed ledger.
Yeah,
it has all the characteristics of a store of value. It's immutable. It's scarce.
Go Joe.
Totally untrue. It's
21 million.
Well, yeah, really. How do you know it's going to stop at 21 million?
Because
I've mentioned this to people
Satoshi.
Too. Everyone says that. Well, maybe it's going to get to 21 million, and Satoshi's picture is going to come up and laugh at you all and say, no.
There is.
Oh, Jamie.
And by then, Satoshi will have taken out billions of dollars.
What was your reaction to the failure of FTX and all of that? You've seen lots of failures over the years of different things that have happened on Wall Street and the world of finance.
I'm not surprised at all.
And
I called it a decentralized Ponzi scheme.
How is FTX a decentralized Ponzi scheme?
The hype around this thing has been extraordinary.
The underlying
but you have a lot of clients who are involved.
You guys you've all seen the analysis on Tether and the analysis on all these things and the lack of disclosures, and it's outrageous. The regulators should have stopped this a long time ago. People have lost billions of dollars. Some are, if you look at it, it's lower income people. It's some cases.
Jamie, there's a difference between saying FTX is a decentralized Ponzi scheme and saying that crypto itself is a Ponzi scheme. That's like, Madoff traded options.
Crypto itself, that doesn't do anything, is a pet rock. You're happy to
Bitcoin.
You can own it all you want.
I'm just talking. There's a lot. It's billions of dollars.
I don't care about Bitcoin, so we should drop the subject.
All right, well, let me ask.
Friends, we do see what Jamie Dimon is saying here. FTX is a decentralized Ponzi scheme, yada, yada. But we do remember what our girl Cynthia Loomis said in this clip. I play it all the time, and I guess I don't have to play it again because I played it so much. But what she's saying here is that the truth. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, has nothing to do with FTX. FTX was a centralized fraud. That was straight up fraud. Crypto has nothing to do with it. Bitcoin obviously is not a Ponzi scheme. Like, we know that. This is just old. It is FUD. Why? Because what else are they going to say about crypto now? Because it's going to start taking over. He actually, if you take a look, JP Morgan, this article is from August 5th, 2021. It says, with little fanfare, JP Morgan Chase has started giving its wealth management clients access to 6 crypto funds in the past month. So he partnered with a new Bitcoin fund created with crypto firm NYDIG, according to people with knowledge of the move. So basically, they rolled out access to 4 funds from Grayscale Investments and Osprey Funds. Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, Grayscale Bitcoin Cash Trust, Ethereum Trust, Ethereum Classic Trust, and Osprey Bitcoin Trust to the people. And he said that he's literally granted one of the biggest skeptics. He called Bitcoin a fraud and that it wouldn't end well, but he said clients are interested and I don't tell clients what to do. Granted that he will not just allow people to get into it. It says here, JP Morgan advisors aren't allowed to recommend the Grayscale or Osprey funds, but are only respond to clients' requests. So he's letting people have exposure to Bitcoin. If it wasn't worth it, then why would he allow it? At the same time, it's if you request it. Meanwhile, we do know that JP Morgan has their crypto wallet. It's already happening. So JP Morgan, again, spreading FUD. We know crypto is fundamentally probably the best money ever. Bitcoin, sound money. Even if you're looking at Litecoin too. But Litecoin, Bitcoin, I mean, sound money, decentralized. We own it. We don't have to worry about all these intermediaries. We want to step away from that. And it's not a bad thing. We deserve to have the right to own our value, to own our money. And with this previous clip, where was this energy with the whole FTX and SBF saga? I agree, Crypto Jack. Where was this energy during the crypto and whole FTX SBF saga? I would love to know, because this Bitzlato guy was arrested and put into custody. And is said to spend around 5 years in jail, up to 5 years. But Sam Bankman-Fried, he's sitting home after basically robbing people for billions of dollars. And he's still sitting home. And it gets even better with FTX. Because now, this is straight off the press right before I came on. New FTX CEO says the crypto exchange could be restarted. If you didn't think things could get any crazier, well, they just did. In an interview, FTX executive John Ray III said of the prospects of a restart, quote, "Everything is on the table." The paper also reported that Ray would look into whether reviving FTX's international exchange would recover more value for the company's customers than his team could get from liquidating assets or selling the platform. Earlier this week, they identified $5.5 billion in liquid assets, part of what Ray called a Herculean effort to untangle the firm's finances. FTX filed for bankruptcy in November, and U.S. authorities brought charges against its former CEO, SBF, soon after. Whoa. Even if FTX restarted, would you guys trust yourself? Would you trust them to put money on there? Would you put any money? No. I would not trust them. Johnny, yes, I agree. I agree. Matt, I agree. Ugh. Yeah, Olive, quote, "It's not fraud, but if you want, I'll sell it to you, Jamie Dimon." Of course, it's all about the dollars, bro. It's all about the dollars. And it's unfortunate, but that's the way the world works. It's always about the dollars. Crypto Surfer, thank you for the love. Colin, thank you for the love. Show some love, guys. Smash those likes. Comment in the chat. Show love, because we need love in this world. We need more positivity. There's more negative news, though. Genesis is planning to file for bankruptcy. According to a January 18th report, Bloomberg report, Genesis previously said it was considering bankruptcy filing if it were unable to raise cash amid a liquidity crunch, a situation similar to that preceding crypto exchange FTX's Chapter 11 filing in November. Citing people with knowledge of the situation, Bloomberg reported Genesis could file for bankruptcy as soon as this week. We do know that the SEC charged Gemini and Genesis earlier this week for offering unregistered securities through the EARN program, where people were earning interest. This case is ongoing. Both Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss have been speaking out about all of this. Sorry. They have been speaking out about all of this, saying that Gemini was basically left in the dust. They didn't know that this charge was coming out. They didn't know about everything that Barry Silber and DCG and Digital Currency Group, owner of Genesis, was doing behind closed doors. And we all got gypped, essentially. Again, which always us little people are left holding the bag. And with all this bad news, you have to consider Bitcoin's price is doing pretty all right. You got to admit it. Again, countries, governments, they will not leave this space alone, and they won't leave this space alone. We know that. We know it's inevitable. Countries are going to adopt crypto. They're going to fully embrace crypto, one way or another. It might not, again, be the way we want it, but it's going to happen, right, Crypto Billy? apparently Australia, a Big Four bank, mints a stablecoin for carbon trading and remittances. National Australia Bank is set to become the second Big Four Australian bank to launch an Australian dollar-pegged stablecoin on the Ethereum network. Set to launch sometime in mid-2023, the AUDN stablecoin is aimed at streamlining cross-border remittances and carbon credit trading, according to a January 18th report from the Australian Financial Review. NAB Chief Innovation Officer Howard Silby said the decision to mint the AUDN stablecoin, which is backed 1-to-1 by the Australian dollar, was based on the bank's belief that blockchain infrastructure will play a key role in the next evolution of finance. Quote, "We certainly believe there are elements of blockchain tech that will form part of the future of finance. From our point of view, we see blockchain has the potential to deliver instantaneous, transparent, inclusive financial outcomes. The implementation of this stablecoin for real-time cross-border payment remittance could become a way for customers to sidestep the slower, more costly SWIFT payment network." Now, friends, we know all of this. This is what Bitcoin is for. Decentralized cryptocurrencies could do all of this. We could cut out all of them. All of them. We don't need anyone. But again, countries, they want to onboard, they want to get their money into digital currency, which then translates into a CBDC, and then we are locked up. We are eclipsed, and we cannot let that happen. We will not let that happen. Even more news about it. This stablecoin might actually launch on both ETH and Algorand. So if you are an Algorand fan, this is some good news for you. And it, of course, has to do with purchase carbon credits. So again, watch out for that. We know what that all means. It'll tie into CBDCs. Be careful. Do your due diligence if you're an Australian. Do not be scared. Friends, we have good news. I'm gonna break up the all the crazy stuff, because I don't like just negative upon crazy upon crazy. I just won't do it, friends. I won't do it. I'm gonna break it up a little bit before we get into some crazy stuff and really pushing why we need crypto. Before we get there, Texas making more moves. We know Texas A&M is one of the biggest schools, or most popular, I should say, in the entire country. Starting January 17th, 2 days ago, they started their own Bitcoin course at the school. We know that's inevitable. And whether you're a college, a country, a project, a conference, if you target Gen Z, if you educate Gen Z, and if you adopt crypto, you will win. Period. Texas, Fort Worth, mining Bitcoin, the government. And that will not stop Texas overall. New news, friends. New news. An 84-page Texas government report endorses full support for Bitcoin adoption. It recommends Texas should buy Bitcoin past self-custody protection, tax breaks for mining, and include Bitcoin education in schools. Now, this is a Bitcoin-only type account, so they didn't really throw in the rest of the nitty-gritties. I liked what I saw in this paper. It was pretty sick. So I did get this from the government website. Then I went on and clicked it into a Google Doc so we could look at it better. But again, I'm just scrolling through so you know I'm legit. You know I'm getting it from the right places here. I'm not fudding you guys. I did read through a lot of this stuff. Again, we don't have time to cover 84 pages worth of crazy big words and things going on. But I will tell you what I see here. And of course, this is always up for you guys to go view. They're talking about digital identity here. They're talking about DAOs. DAOs, my friends. How insane is that? DAOs are being brought up into government, potential legislature. What is going on here? I love it. Texas, go off. The legislature should clarify business enterprise law to ensure decentralized autonomous organizations enjoy a full range of business entity formation options and are not limited to a single option. In other words, Texas should not create, for example, a specialized version of the limited liability company. So basically, DAOs could run under an LLC. Pretty sick. Giving DAOs a nice room to run. Talking about education, Texas should create more robust privacy protections for student data, clear disclosures of practices of data collectors and processors, and a reasonable range of opt-out rights, including prioritizing student and parent ownership of data. It says Texas should encourage education technology providers to use open tech standards for student records. So that could lead to NFTs being used for education. I've been saying this since I was in high school. And before I graduated, my diploma should have been an NFT to verify I graduated high school. Simple. Talking about energy here, Bitcoin mining. They are very bullish on Bitcoin mining, talking about finance, government, official record-keeping system. What else? There was another thing I wanted to share here. They were talking about proof of work, proof of stake. Where was it? I guess I can't find it. But they were talking about Bitcoin mining here. A ton of really good things. But again, you guys could go look into this. And they also talked about CBDCs. There it is. Okay. So it says Texas should create a statutory definition of a fully US dollar-backed auditable stablecoin that has the status of money for all purposes, including but not limited to for permissible investments under the Texas Money Services Act. It says the work group calls attention to the potential dangers of the creation of a retail central bank digital currency, a CBDC that involves direct relationship between the Federal Reserve and consumers in the U.S. and encourages the legislature to coordinate with the Texas congressional delegation to oppose such attempts. So now Texas does want their own stablecoin to be used for basically everything. However, they do not want a CBDC. That's incredibly interesting. They're talking about how blockchain could benefit the government, record-keeping systems, which we all know that this is inevitable. They further go into how blockchain changes so many things within basically the whole system. Talking about Satoshi. It's incredibly interesting. I definitely recommend you guys read through all of it. Again, it's super, super long. But I do really recommend it. I was so blown away by what I was reading, and it just makes you feel as though, like, you know, things are really coming together a little bit, and not everything is so bad, right? Crypto is so in its early stages. We're extremely early that we do have these types of issues where governments are pushing back, but other governments do want crypto. I thought this part was interesting as well before we head off of this subject. It says, the legislature should consider codifying established cryptocurrencies with a large market cap, such as Bitcoin, as an authorized investment for the state of Texas. So they want to straight up invest in Bitcoin. They also wrote Texas should take steps necessary to clear to the public that under existing law, operating a Lightning Network node does not make an entity or individual a money services business in Texas. This should be accomplished either by an appropriate Texas state regulator issuing a public statement or enacting legislation. Free the Bitcoins! Free the Bitcoins! Friends, Bitcoin is amazing. It's so inevitable. And if Texas is doing this, they're probably going to win in terms of money coming into the state, people moving to the state. If you're a Bitcoin business, why would you stay like anywhere else? If you have open doors, run them. Cool, Texas. Giving them props. They're anti-CBDCs. Kenny's right, free BTC. And you know what? BTC is free. Why? Because it's decentralized. It's decentralized. We control it. The entire world is a part of the Bitcoin network. Whether you are running a node, mining, sending a transaction, you are doing something to keep the Bitcoin network safe and keep it active. The more it is used, the more secure it becomes. So today, friends, send your friend $10 of Bitcoin. Send it around. Take part in the network. And that could be any network. I don't care if it's Bitcoin or not. Transact some Bitcoin. Send some Litecoin around. Send some ETH around. Whatever you want. Get these blockchains active. Exactly, friend in the chat, Collatery. Bitcoin is inevitable. Absolutely. Absolutely. Flat smack. Everything should be a question of, does it give us more or less freedom? Without freedom, nothing else matters. I agree. I agree. I'm totally with you, man. I'm totally with you. And you know what? Bank of America is causing issues, friends, because they're saying CBDCs are the future of money and payments. We went over this. Quote, CBDCs do not change the definition of money, but will likely change how and when value is transferred over the next 15 years. This is someone from Bank of America. They're working on it. But what's happening with Bank of America? Why do we need to self-custody our cryptocurrency? Why do we need to take control of our funds? Well, friends, this is why. Bank of America customers are outraged at money missing from their accounts. Take a look at this clip.
So many Bank of America customers are taking to social media right now. They're reporting that they woke up to money missing from their accounts. Well, B of A just posted this message to their app saying that it's because Zelle transactions made between January 14th and January 17th may be delayed or not posted altogether. They add that they're working on fixing this problem and that transactions will be posted as soon as possible and appear in your account activity and balance. They apologize for the inconvenience, but all you have to do is search Bank of America on your social media feed and see that that is not enough for those people that are reporting, in some cases, negative bank accounts this morning. So many
negative bank accounts, friends. Negative bank accounts. This is why Bitcoin. This is why crypto. Someone tweeted, I'm at the point of a collapse. Where is my money? A message in the Bank of America app said Zelle transactions from Saturday through Tuesday were delayed, and some people were just not getting money overall. People are outraged.
Off about this on social media, and this morning we know of at least one person who says their checking account was wiped clean. We've reached out to Bank of America.
Oh, Crypto
When are you
Billy.
going to accept BTC? In the meantime.
Thanks, Billy, for your $2 super chat. I appreciate it. Actually, I do have a link that does pop up in the chat and it's also in the description of the video. If you want to send Bitcoin directly to me or even the fiat, there's 2 links in the description for you guys to directly send it to me. So that way YouTube doesn't take like all of it. But YouTube should accept Bitcoin. But in the meantime, I have my intermediaries to accept Bitcoin if anyone does choose to send it. But thank you so much. I do appreciate you. Mark Rowe, you made it. Nice to see you. So again, people's accounts are being wiped clean, as you heard there. It's pretty insane. We don't know what's happening. Bank of America causing issues. And again, it does remind me of when, I think it was February 2021, where people were straight up not able to transfer money because the whole central bank system went down. That's scary. We need, friends, to take custody of our assets. Period. If you have money you're not willing to lose and it's on an exchange, or bottom line, just anything you don't want to lose, you have to have money that belongs to you. And that's crypto. I don't care if number go up. I don't care if number go down right now. As long as I have money that I control, that's all I care about. That's all I care about. Oh, MFRBB. Thank you so much for all the gifts over there. I really do appreciate it. You're just raining on me over there. Thank you so much. Guys, keep note. We know why we're here. And that's a perfect reason why Bitcoin. So Jamie Dimon, all these other people can FUD all they want, but we know the truth. We know Bitcoin is here for us. We know this is something that we don't have to, it's trustless, permissionless. We're able to transact whenever we need to transact. Armani, yep, money we control. Absolutely. Meninja, yes. Money we control. That's it. That's the bottom line. Tony Bag, saw you on Good Morning Crypto. Appreciate the content. Thank you. Well, thank you for tuning in. Good Morning Crypto was awesome. I was on their show yesterday. I had a blast. So I definitely recommend you guys check them out. Friends, we know why we're here. This is why crypto, so we don't have to worry about these issues. Friends, be careful. We know the accessibility to our funds are not the same, and they're not going to stay secure. We see that already. Be safe. Have money that belongs to you. Exactly, Olive. Stay zesty in self-custody. This is all I have for you today, friends. I do have to run. I will be back in an hour and 15 minutes with Girl Gone Crypto. I cannot wait for this show. I've been, following her basically since I got into the space. 2 p.m. Eastern, Girl Gone Crypto will be here hanging out with me. So an hour and 15 minutes, I will be back hanging out with her. If you guys could come back in an hour and 15, I'd appreciate you very much. Hi, Tom. Nice to see you. Friends, please make sure you're back in an hour 15. Girl Gone Crypto, set your reminder with that link. I cannot wait to have her. Thank you so much for coming, guys. I really do appreciate you. If you guys enjoyed the show, please make sure to smash those likes, subscribe, share the stream out with friends so more people can know what's going on in the crypto space and clear all this FUD up because it's crazy. It's crazy. Do your own research. Thank you guys so much for coming. I will see you for the next Daily Zest Monday, 12 p.m. Eastern, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm here for you. I got you. Thank you guys so much. Again, smash the like, subscribe, share it out. You know what to do. Have a great day. And as always, stay zesty. See you later. Peace.